I teach you how to make money with your art. I'm Amy from Amy Parker Art. I'm an artist and an art business coach. I am so excited to let you all know that the free course is coming up very soon. It's ready now. You can jump into it. I do have the group ready on Facebook. Some of you have already jumped into Jumpstart Your Online Art Business, and we will be starting on December 12th. We're going to spend a week together. I'm going to give you some amazing information that you can carry on forth for your art business. Whether you're already an artpreneur or you're just thinking about it, this is a great course to jump into and try it out and have me help you and meet some creative friends and all kinds of cool things like that. So I'm going to screen share in just a moment, and I will show you around so you can see what it looks like. Um, but I just wanted to let you know that, well, first off, like we all hello Facebook user. I know I probably know you. I'm sorry I didn't send out a text tonight, by the way, because it was getting kind of late and I didn't want to bug everybody. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining in the convo. When I see Facebook users, just because you have to click inside of the description where it says allow StreamYard to show me your name so that I can see who you are. Just because I'm using this platform to stream this video. That's all. So anyway, I wanted to let you know, like I said, that the group is ready. We do have some of you that have already jumped in. I am super excited to help you with this. And I just wanted to let you know, like, what are some of the benefits that you are going to get when you take this Jumpstart Your Online Art Business free course with me, right? First off, yes, 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 you will be able to go back and watch the recordings. So many of you ask me all the time, like, oh my gosh, I want to do it, but I'm busy and, my kids this or my grandkids that, and I have to do this and I'm going on vacation and it's Christmas time. I get it. I know. And I'm all about trying to make things easy for you. So, yes, there will be recordings that you can go back and watch. I'm not going to give you this free course and then take it away. Okay. So, you can definitely enjoy that. But like, I wanted to talk about some of the benefits that you are going to get when you jump into here. So, first off, time. I'm going to cut you some corners, right? If you're already running an art business or you're, thinking about it, you still need to do research. You still have to figure some things out, right? So, I'm going to cut some corners for you there. I'm going to save you some time. Just like I told you, I'll save you time with your own life. You got stuff going on. I'll leave the recordings right there for you as well. Okay. Money, right? We all want to save money. This is a free course. I mean, this is like a no brainer. So go to the description right now and go ahead and request to join our group that is already set up so that I can let you in and you can start mingling. Okay. Um, I'm also going to, help you get a little bit of like direction with your business. I'm all about helping you in answering questions. The more questions that we ask, the better, right? Because that's how we learn, discover, and grow and expand. So I know most of us creatives, anyway, most of us, we kind of like get distracted by all the shiny things and we want to do this and we want to do that. Oh my gosh, I could make this and I could sew that and I could paint this and I could draw that. And yeah, we could go on and on. So I'll do my best to help you kind of zone it in and kind of get a little bit of direction there on what way you want to take your business, right? And even if you're not ready at this moment to start your business, it's a free course and it still would be great for you to jump in so that you can get kind of a taste. Maybe, start thinking about some possibilities on what really could happen, right? I know that being an artist, from my experience with knowing artists, sometimes sometimes we can get, well, actually, a lot of times we can get very confused with the business end of things. We can be confused. We can go down rabbit holes on Google and YouTube, and, fear gets in the way. We're like, geez, I don't know, especially if you've never had a business before. We get scared about so many different things, right? But I really encourage you to take this free course because, oh, hello, Lane. Thank you so much for being here. Um, yeah, I really encourage you to take this because you might get some light bulb moments. You might really start to see the possibilities. You might get to have a little bit of clarity in some direction, that you want to go with your artistic journey. So I'm all about trying to help inspire you and lead you down the right path, even though we're all, doing different types of work, right? We may, most of us be painters, but we don't always paint the exact same thing. We may have different dreams and goals, most likely because we are all individuals. Some of us may have this much time to work on a business. Some of us might have this much time. It doesn't matter. We are all, hello, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Um, thanks for saying Amy's awesome. Was that you, Lane? Tammy, I really appreciate you clicking on to allow StreamYard to let me see who you are. So thank you for that. Just like Tammy did right there. And she said hi to me. So I can see your name. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So I'm just, announcing that the group is ready for this free course that I have for you. Jumpstart your online art business. If you are not in there yet, go ahead, jump in. The description right here should have the link. If you don't see it, you come back anytime and go ahead and ask me, and I'll give it to you. We do start on December 12th, so there's not going to be a ton going on. Like, I'm not going to be releasing modules or anything like that right now because we don't start until the 12th. But I do have a welcome video in there for you. I do have a few posts in there for you that I would love for you to start jumping in, talking, saying hi, maybe meet a friend, because that is one pointer that I do have for you whenever I'm learning something new, or taking a course or anything like that. I try as hard as I can to find an accountability buddy, or someone that I can connect with to kind of go through it with, right? If you don't want to, that's okay. But let me tell you, my own accountability friends are like gold. So you never know. Your best friend could be waiting inside of there. So that would be wonderful. So anyway, just to recap, trying to give you some, I'm trying to let you know about what some benefits are that you are going to gain by taking this course with me and with everyone else that's already in there. Like I said, time, because I'm going to cut some corners for you. I can't, okay, let's get real. I can't show you every single thing about business in just a week's time frame, but I'm going to give you some really good information, some things that might, you know, be very eye-opening to you, might be exciting to you. So it's definitely going to be well worth it. And I'll save you some time because the stuff that I'm going to teach you and give you within the modules, I'm cutting all those corners for you. I'm saving you some time. You can watch the replays and things like that. Obviously, saving you money. It's a free course, totally a free course. I'm all totally transparent though, and I'm sure if you've been following me, you know that I do have my paid course coming up, and Jumpstart on your online art business is a jumpstart into that. But whether you join that one or not, it really doesn't matter as far as this free course goes, because you're still going to be able to use all that amazing information for your art business going forward. So super excited to give that to you. So yeah, it doesn't cost anything. So go ahead and jump in. You can request to join right now, and I'll go and add you. Um, you don't have to have any business knowledge to take this course. So, like, if you hear me, obviously, I'm an art business coach and I'm an entrepreneur. I love business. I love marketing, promoting. I love helping artists uh, do that online to get eyes on your pieces, to start building a business and all that fun stuff. To me, it's like it totally lights my fire. I really love doing that for you. And I've seen artists like reach amazing heights by what I've shown them in the past 2 years. I've been doing this for 2 years. I've been an artist my entire life, but I've started to help artists a couple of years ago, and it is not only life changing for them, it is life changing for me as well. I just love to see all those wins. Um, but yeah, so you don't need to stress if you don't understand business, if you don't understand marketing, if you don't understand how to promote yourself. Like, even if you don't understand techie things, right? We will do a little bit of tech. I'm going to teach you some tech during this as well. If you already have some techie skills, then it's going to be a total breeze for you. But I still want you to watch and listen like you've never heard it before, because you never know. You might pick up some juicy little nuggets along the way, even if you're like, I got this module. I still encourage you to check it out. Um, and I think this is Lane saying that we learn a lot from Amy. Thank you so much. And if it's not Lane saying that, then I apologize. Could be one of my creative warriors. Lane's a creative warrior. That is the membership that I run for creatives. And thank you so much for saying that. So sweet. So yeah, I don't want you to be scared, because through all my experience talking to artists and helping artists, um, a lot of them don't really, and I don't want to throw you into the same cookie cutter. This may or may not be you. But a lot of them do not understand, like I said, the business and marketing and promotion and things like that, especially with online, because we do need to uh, gain a little tech skills and kind of understand the way that that works, so that it can kind of go hand in hand with our art business to help us out. I love being a working artist, working from the comfort of my home studio. I'm not sure if that's you or not, but if it is, then we might be best buds, because I love doing that. And it really does not take a ton of tech skill to get started, really. I mean, seriously, people, when I started my online art business years ago, I mean, I knew how to make a post, and that's about it. So love it. Thank you. Right. But really, starting a business is not, in my opinion, not as hard as most people think it is. Most people just get scared. They're like, no way. It's really not as hard as you think it is. I'm not going to lie and say it's totally easy, because we need to put in the work, right? Uh, but like I was talking about a little earlier, we all have different schedules. That's another thing about what I love about an online art business is um, you can literally make your own schedule. And I'm going to tell you a little secret here. Um, Sometimes I work during the day with my PJ pants on and this on up here. So I actually don't have any like dressy pants on now. I'll even show you. I just have my yoga pants on. So that's one fun thing. One little fun fact of us having our own online art business. Terry says, LOL, that's me. That's awesome. We're already two peas in a pod. Um, so anyway, some of the benefits are, I was trying to go through those. I won't repeat the ones I already did. I'm good at repeating myself. My husband even tells me, Amy, I already heard that once. Can you like just move it along? He keeps me in check like that. My Tim, he's awesome. Um, so anyway, you probably get, I'm going to try and help you to get a little direction in what you want to do. Also, another thing that you're going to discover throughout this course is how to talk about your art. Um, I struggled with this myself. And those of you that know me pretty well even know once in a while I'll put in my collectors group or right on my Facebook business page or whatever, hey, can you help me for a name with a title for this painting? Sometimes I just get that like mind block. I have a couple tips and tricks on the title. But mostly I used to get kind of stumped on, geez, how do I like talk about my own work? Like I used to feel like it's probably not good for me to like toot my own horn, or like I don't want to feel like I'm doing that, or I don't know how to describe it. Like you can just look at it and know what it is, right? But there are specific things that we really should be talking about and ways of describing our artwork that will start to gain more interest to our artwork. So I am going to try and give you some clarity on that, give you some tips and tricks throughout this course, this free course right now that I'm going to be doing for you. Well, December 12th. Right now I'm talking about it, but I don't want you to get um, jumbled up there with my words. But we start on December 12th. It's going to be a week long. You can jump in. The description right here should have the link. If you cannot find it, go ahead and let me know. We have it set up in a Facebook group. It's already ready. We already have some people in there. There's not going to be a ton happening until we actually start the course. But I really encourage you to get in now because I literally just released the welcome video that's going to stay in there, obviously. I just released that just before I came on here to talk to you. So that's in there. You can check that out as well. Um, so we are going to get a little bit techie too, because I don't know if you have used Canva or if you like Canva or even know what Canva is, but I absolutely love it, and I'm going to merge that together with a module or two to show you how you can use Canva and interest. Now, inside of my membership, Creative Warriors, there's a high focus on how to market your paintings online using Facebook, right? Because that platform is the one that I know the best. That's where I've been there, done that from years ago. And so there is a high focus on that there, but I wanted to give you a touch of what you can do, some magic you can do using Pinterest. So I'm going to go over some of that stuff with you as well. And I want you to think about like, and this stuff that I'm teaching you is, like I said, all free. This is the free Jumpstart Your Online Art Business course, free course that I'm doing for you for a week that starts on the 12th. So you can go ahead and jump in now with the link. And as I was saying that, I just got a squirrel moment and forgot what the heck I was going to say. But usually they come back to me. So if you have questions, by the way, you just go ahead and start putting them in because I'm all about helping you out, answering whatever you have. Um, so I was telling you we're going to get a little bit techie with Canva. And you know what? Being artists, being creatives, it is so fun to do a little bit of graphic design. And if something seems overwhelming to you, just take a breath and step back and know that literally running a business, doing techie things, or anything that we have to do for our business, if something feels overwhelming, we got to just know if we just take it step by step. I know you've heard this a million times, but is totally true. If you just take it step by step at your own pace, then things will start coming together, right? I'm actually learning something right now that I've been doing since, gosh, let's see, August. Really been diving into since August. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but I just want to let you know it's one of those steps where I'm always trying to grow myself as an artist in a business and gain more knowledge and things like that. So I started to learn something new back in August, And I just now in December, today is December 1st. Oh my gosh. I'm just now starting to get it. It's not like Greek to me anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is happening. So, and this was something that I was very scared to dive into. I was very nervous about. So I just want to let you know, I know that feeling. Like if you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to do everything in my power to cheer you on, to help you out, to answer your questions, and walk you through step by step so that you are not a little scaredy cat anymore. You are going to say, I think I can do it. Okay. I'm just looking down at my notebook here. If you don't know me yet, you will know that I love to write stuff down and keep track of everything, especially when I'm on a live with you. It's like I always go through first, or if I'm doing a brainstorm session with my members and creative warriors, I'm always writing stuff down so I don't forget what I want to tell them and make sure that I can deliver the best that I can to you. Okay, so let's see. So we talked about that, about artwork, and I'm going to give you some pointers on how to describe it, why it's important, things like that. We will do a little bit of things inside of Canva and using Pinterest. And this is so that you can actually start gaining a bit of an audience while you sleep. That's a wonderful thing. Oh my gosh, to wake up and you turn on your phone, it's like bing, 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 bing. It's like, oh my gosh, stuff is happening. Look at my picture of Fluffy, but now I hope you saw it. It was like a sliver of a second, but it was so cute. And oh my gosh, he's laying on the floor, not on his back tonight. He's actually on his side, but he's so darn cute. Um, let's see. I'm learning IRS and LLC. Scaredy cat here. I mean, that's tough stuff. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, audience while we sleep. Totally awesome. Totally awesome. Love it when that happens. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And another thing that I totally love about digital and being online, once it doesn't seem Greek to you anymore, once it starts to make sense and you're trying a few things, it's like, oh, yeah, this is wonderful because there are a lot of aspects of business that we can do as creatives online, and then we don't have to do it again. I mean, obviously, I show up here and I do lives for you, and I love doing this. And I'm always going to be doing things for my business. That's just how I am. I'm just a go-getter, and I love what I do. Um, but but I do want to let you know that that is a wonderful fact, really, about running an online business. Some things we do and we can create it, and there it is forever and ever. That's one thing that I was talking about gathering things while you sleep, right? So anyway, let's see what else is on my little notebook here to tell you. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in. I would love to hear, or if you have anything that you want to add to the conversation, you go for it. Um, let's see. Oh, I already talked about, well, the benefit of another benefit about you taking this free course with us is that you're going to get not just support from me, but you are going to get support from the whole Jumpstart Your Online Art Business, everyone that's in there, from all of your fellow members that jump in. And more on an audience while we sleep. Yes, I'm going to totally go over that inside of Jumpstart Your Online Art Business for sure. For sure, I have a module on that, and it's going. It has to do with the beautiful things we'll create in Canva, and then the things that we're going to put on Pinterest. And this can be applied to numerous platforms, but I am going to give you the modules on the Pinterest. because, and it's not going to be overwhelming. I mean, I'm not giving you crazy stuff that you're going to be like, there's no way I can do this in a week. And like I said, you will have time to go back and check the trainings whenever you want, because the recordings will be there. But yeah, there's so many different ways that you can do that. There really is. And I love little hacks like that. And I'm going to show you one inside of this course. So let's see. So not just me, right? You're going to get support from, you are going to get support from the community as well. Some of my creative warriors are already in there, and they are truly amazing people. Gloria says, are you going to go over, are you going to cover online art shows? I don't, actually, that's a good one. You know what? I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down because I love to know what you're thinking and what you want and things like that. Now, we only have a week together for the free course. But Gloria, inside of my membership, Creative Warriors, I go over all of that stuff. There's a heavy focus on online art shows in there, in numerous different ways to have and host online art shows. But Gloria, you know me, I answer a ton of questions. I did jot down that for you, and I believe you're already in the Jumpstart course. So you can always ask me and bring that up in there, and I can give you some pointers on that as well. I don't mind doing that. Um, okay, another thing I want to tell you, another thing I want to let you know right now, if you're on my email list, make sure that you are opening them, checking them, because I work very hard to give you some awesome stuff. And some of that comes through email. So if you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I got on your list, I don't know where the heck your emails are. I mean, okay, how many times have we done that before? It's like, I know I have, and it's like, oh my God, I really love this person and I really need this. And it's like, I do it, and then it's like, I don't know where it went. It's probably in your spam, or it's probably in your other folder or something like that. You have to actually go and, make sure that you add my address to your contacts. So, they don't say, oh, she doesn't need this. I can't remember who the heck it was, but I had someone that signed up for my membership one time. I The name eludes me right now. I'll probably think of it after, but it was just so funny because she's like, she sent me a PM and she's like, oh my gosh, I couldn't find my emails. And then I went and checked my spam folder and it was in there. And then I'm like, this is not spam. It was just, you probably had to be there, but it was just really super cute how she said it. Was just, it cracked me up. But anyway, so I wanted to give you a tip on that. Not just for me, but for anyone that you like get on the list and you're like, okay, well, this person just like, disappeared. Really, they probably didn't disappear. Just check your others folder. That's all. Okay. So let's see. We went over that, went over that. Okay. I'm not going to be on here too long because, I've had a long day today, and you don't have to work like a workaholic like me. You can if you want, but you seriously don't have to. I'm all about like trying to nudge you and get you to do stuff, but really, I'm not going to be like cracking a whip and saying you got to work 16 hours a day. And you know, rarely do that, but I do work long hours just because I love it. This type of stuff and helping you is, like I said, lights my fire, and it's who I am, and I love doing it. Gloria, great question. Great question. Um, and like I said, we can touch on that a little bit inside of the course. I think that you are in there. I will tell you though, that you can do hosted shows. You can have someone else host your show online. That's how I grew quite a few members to my own collectors group. And I do have, of course, my creative warriors have all of this information inside the the membership. But to answer your question, Gloria, I do have a, you might even have it, honey, because I know that you've been with me for a while. But I do have a an ebook on that, what I was just talking about, on how to find a host so that you can do an online art party. Basically, I call it the art party, and grow your audience that way and get people into your art collectors group if you have one. I show you how to do that inside of Creative Warriors. Um, but yeah, it's there's so many different ways. Live sales. I mean, I just did a live sale on my page not too long ago, and I used to do those quite often. But then when I started helping artists to show them how to run an online art business, that was a couple years ago I started to do that, so I haven't done as many, but I used to do them on a regular basis. But you can check out the one that's on the page here on Facebook on Amy Parker Art, and inside of my collectors group. So yeah, I just did one of those, and I'll give you a little tip on art shows like that. If you do a live sale, um, I I sold 3 pieces on that live sale, and then the next morning, I woke up talking about grabbing things while you sleep, right? The next morning, I woke up and, checked what was going on to see if anybody commented on the art show, and I sold 4 more pieces the next day. So, don't think just because you shut that live button off that nothing is going to happen. Right? I mean, I can't guarantee, but I'm just telling you my true story here right now about the art show. Um, Gloria says, I oh, you notice. Okay. My main concern is Facebook limitations. Yeah, there that's a legitimate fear. Really. A legitimate fear. It really is. Um, we don't own that platform or any social platform. We don't own it, but it's wonderful that we live in the world and the time that we do because we have the privilege to utilize it, right? And we can utilize it to our advantage if we know how to do that. And I'm all about helping you with that stuff. um but yes, there are, especially with that platform that you mentioned, Gloria, there are certain things you can say, certain things that you cannot, certain things you can do, certain things you cannot. And we talk about this on a regular basis inside of Creative Warriors, because in social media land, um, things change and they change pretty often, right? So it can get a little bit frustrating. I hear you with that. But Gloria, I would like to tell you and anyone else who has that same fear, do not let the fear of limitations get in your way. Okay. Just do it. It is best to do something than to not do something. It's best to take some action towards your dreams and goals than to not take any action towards your dreams and goals. Transparency, you know, most of the time, I will just take a deep breath and I'll just go for it, right? Some things I have to premeditate and work out, like, of course, the Artist Breakthroughs website gallery course that's coming up right after the Jumpstart course. I mean, I had to put a lot of thought into that. That thought to create that course was in my brain 2 years ago when I started Creative Warriors because I knew I wanted to make a course to show you how to do a website gallery. Um, and that wasn't like an easy thing to create. That was something that I put a lot of work into mentally and some long hours on the computer to actually put the modules together for you as well. Um, so, Gloria, yeah, that it's a legitimate fear. Um, but I don't want you to be held back by that. Sometimes in business, and this happens to me, I'll do something thinking it's a great idea, and then it's like, oh, it's not. Or, I'll do something in on that platform in particular. I've actually been into Facebook jail a couple of times. Not recently, but a while back. That's just how it goes. But did I let that scare me and not go ahead and keep trying? No, I kept trying. Educating ourselves on what we can and cannot do will take a little bit of that fear away as well. I'm not sure if I know that you've heard me talking about the paid course, Artist Breakthroughs. And if you do take that, I'm obviously going to show you how to set up a website and a gallery with many, many other back end things that you really need for an online business for like the next level. But literally, I just started with social media. Now I have a website and all that. Um, but I know when we're just kind of starting out and we're using social media to get our feet wet, and social media really is an amazing tool. It really is. Yeah, there's some things that are like, I don't like that. But for the most part, it is an amazing tool. But there's certain things like for me, Gloria, for instance, right? There's certain things for me that I know that I can't do or I can't say or whatever that I'm like, oh, everybody really needs this, but this platform won't allow me to say it or whatever. Um, Guess what? You'll get it in an email from me, or you'll see it on my website because I own my website, so I can put it on there. So that is a wonderful thing. And I'm not going to talk too much about artist breakthroughs right now because that one is my paid course. And right now I'm talking to you about just go ahead and jump into the free one that we have going on that starts on December 12th. The link is in the description. You can go right now and request to jump in, and I will add you. And of course, I will be talking about artist breakthroughs a little bit towards the end of the free course because I am going to be offering that to you. And I just like to be upfront and transparent. And, it's a good question that you brought up, Gloria, because, having your own website and having your own website and being able to have an email list and communicate to them um, is a nice freeing feeling. It really is. It really is. But you might or might not be ready for that step. You'll have to decide for yourself. Of course, you can ask me questions, be like, I don't know, do you think I'm ready for this or do you think I'm not? I mean, I've got a lot of experience here with online and with being an artist my entire life and selling my pieces intermittently throughout my life until 2018 when I went all in online and just did that full time. So I've been there, done that, and so happy to help. Oh, good. Gloria's in. Yay. Woo, woo. All right. I'll wait a moment to see if you have any more questions. Actually, I'm going to screen share real quick. Hopefully I can do this right with StreamYard. We'll see. I will try to screen share here so I can show you what the group looks like. Maybe it's this one. Let's see. Maybe that one will get a bigger view, or maybe this one will. All right, I'm just trying to do some techie things here on StreamYard so that I can just show you what the free course group looks like. It's all set up. Present, share screen. Okay, share. And then we look all wacky. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. Tell me if you can see this. We've got a few of you that already jumped in right here. And basically, this is it. Jumpstart your online art business free course for this year. And there's not going to be a whole lot happening until December 12th. Or maybe, a couple days before that. But I do have this video that I just created for you, the welcome video. And that's in here. We've got Lane, that's got a beautiful picture in here. We want to see your art, by the way. Oh, there's Karen, one of my creative warriors, and what a beautiful picture that is. I love to see your faces. And I do encourage you when you get in here. Here I've got, let's see a selfie of you or you with your family. Tell us a little about yourself and stuff like that. Hello, people. No one put anything in here yet. I know I just opened the group. You're just jumping in, but make sure you start posting on here so that we can get to know you. You can meet a friend to kind of go through this with. Right here, I have for you to post a photo of your artwork. We would love to see it. Right here, I'm telling you to give me some grace because basically we start on December 12th. So, that's that. When you get in, there's going to be the guide section. That's going to be very important to you. But I'm not going to get into all that right now because I kind of tell you about it during the welcome video. So we have any hello. I wish I could see all your names. So when I am using StreamYard, which I am now, you gotta allow StreamYard to let me see your name. You should see it like in the comment. You might have to touch my face if you're watching on the phone and just see, where it says allow StreamYard to let me see your name. You don't have to do that, by the way. Some people are confused about this. You don't have to do that every single time you are watching me or anyone else on a StreamYard. You have to do it one time and then that's it. So yeah, no worries there. Okay, so I'm kind of running out of breath here. If you have any more questions, thank you for the ones that did come in the comments that come in. I really, really appreciate it. And there's some good ones. But I'll wait a moment to see if you have any more questions while I wrap up here. Just to reiterate real quick, I am giving you the free course which is Jumpstart Your Online Art Business. You can find it in the description. I just gave you a screen share. Hopefully you could see it. When I screen share on here, all I can see is the screen share is not letting me see my screen that you are seeing. So hopefully you saw that. And I just went down through and showed you a little bit of what the group looks like. And yeah, so I'm excited. So there's like almost 30 of you that are in there right now. But I would love it for you to jump in. What's it going to hurt, right? I mean, you're going to learn something cool. I mean, awesome. I hope so, because I really want to help you out. Just to recap, I was just kind of giving you some of the benefits that you will get from taking this course. Time, I'm going to save you time. I'm going to cut through the corners and like show you what I know and give you some pointers and tips for your online art businesses. I'm going to save you money, obviously, because this is a free course. And then even if you don't have any business knowledge and you're like, yeah, I want to paint, but I don't really understand the business side, but I'd like to sell a painting, or, if you're kind of thinking like that, jump in. You never know, right? You never know. It's good to start like kind of getting a little bit of clarity and direction and things like that. So we'll talk about that kind of stuff. Um, and we're going to figure out how to talk about our artwork as well, because sometimes we can get jumbled up with that or wonder what the heck to say. And that is an important piece of working online and being able to describe our work. And of course, I want to see your work. And yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of fun. I'm gonna go over a little bit of stuff in Canva, a little bit of stuff with Pinterest, show you some ninja tricks on how you can start getting eyes on your pieces, start building a little bit of an audience while you're sleeping. And that's an amazing thing. And obviously, you'll get hands-on support from me. I'll walk you through step by step. I'll answer all your questions, and not just the support from me, but also from the community that we have in there already. They are all creatives, and it's wonderful to be surrounded by like-minded people. Like I said, your best friend might be waiting in there. I literally have best friends now from working online. I was just talking to you a little while ago about an accountability group. And I have been in one now for a couple of years, and I love them. It makes working online so awesome. It's great to have that support And, not just business wise, but I've grown to really love these women. They are amazing people. And I really, really hope that, you do meet a friend in this free course that would love to be your accountability. Would be pretty neat. Definitely. Okay, well, I hope that you all have a wonderful night. Please remember, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook on Amy Parker Art Business page, or you're watching in my free group, Creative Dreams, um, I leave the recordings right here for you, so they're not going to go anywhere. I'm a hard worker. I will get up and check and see what you're saying. So, yeah, go ahead and join in the conversation, even if you're watching the recording. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'll see you soon.